Apple is on the verge of executing the most ambitious overhaul in the history of its iPhone lineup, signaling a transformative era for the company's most iconic device. Both the hardware and software of the iPhone are slated for significant upgrades, while Apple is simultaneously reconsidering its traditional schedule for unveiling new models. Meanwhile, other Apple products, such as the Mac Pro, are taking a back seat, experiencing delays in development. In the wider tech ecosystem, Tesla is reportedly rolling out CarPlay support, and Apple itself is seeing one of its longest-serving executives retire, marking a moment of transition within the company. These developments reflect a period of both reflection and forward momentum, with the iPhone remaining at the core of Apple's innovation strategy. Industry insiders reveal that Apple plans to integrate advanced satellite-powered capabilities into the iPhone and other devices in its ecosystem. These improvements are expected to enhance navigation, emergency communication, and global connectivity, reinforcing the iPhone's position as a device that constantly pushes technological boundaries. Over the next several years, Apple is preparing to launch 3 entirely new iPhone models in succession, representing the most extensive evolution the product has seen since its original debut in 2007. For some time, industry analysts have noted that Apple has relied heavily on the iPhone for revenue growth, while trailing behind competitors in emerging areas such as artificial intelligence and next-generation machine learning. In response, Apple is doubling down on its flagship product, accelerating innovation after a period marked by incremental updates. Some past changes, including the introduction of titanium frame with the iPhone 15, were met with mixed reviews. Now, Apple is taking a more comprehensive approach, redesigning its devices from the ground up, beginning with the iPhone Air, which was launched alongside the iPhone 17 Pro lineup and laid the groundwork for more radical changes in the near future. Looking ahead, Apple's roadmap appears highly strategic. In the upcoming fall season, the company is expected to release its first foldable iPhone, introducing a new form factor that could reshape consumer expectations for smartphones. Following that, in 2027, Apple plans to launch a high-end iPhone with a curved glass display and a camera system integrated behind the surface, exemplifying the company's ongoing commitment to premium design and innovation. Beyond redesigning its hardware, Apple is also revisiting the timing of its product launches to better distribute revenue, reduce operational strain, and increase flexibility across its lineup. Historically, Apple's flagship iPhone releases occurred during the summer months, a practice that continued until the iPhone 4S in 2011. From that point forward, the launch window shifted to the fall, driven largely by delays associated with iOS updates, cloud services, and voice assistant development. This shift aligned Apple's most significant product with the holiday shopping season, boosting sales and enhancing revenue predictability. However, concentrating product launches in a single season has reached its limits. Launching multiple devices simultaneously has sometimes strained Apple's resources, from marketing and engineering teams to global supply chains. The rollout of Apple Intelligence in 2024 highlighted how a compressed release schedule can negatively impact execution and performance. In recent years, Apple's fall launches have typically featured 4 primary iPhones, 2 Pro models, and 2 mid-tier devices. Lower-cost options, like the iPhone SE, were occasionally introduced earlier in the year. Moving forward, Apple plans a staggered release approach to better manage supply, marketing, and overall demand. In 2026, for example, the company is expected to release 3 premium models: the iPhone 18 Pro, iPhone 18 Pro Max, and a foldable variant during the fall. 6 months later, the iPhone 18, iPhone 18e, and possibly an updated iPhone Air are projected to launch. This new rhythm could continue in subsequent years, with Apple introducing 5 to 6 iPhone models annually, marking a significant shift from its previous release patterns. The iPhone Air remains a key element in this evolving strategy. Some rumors suggested a second-generation model would be delayed until 2027, potentially including a secondary rear camera, improved thermal management through a vapor chamber, and a larger battery. However, insiders clarify that this second-generation Air was not originally planned for next year. Its naming, iPhone Air rather than iPhone 17 Air, signals Apple's intention to release it independently of the annual update cycle. The device's primary enhancement appears to be a transition to a 2-nanometer chip, which could significantly boost battery efficiency and overall performance without requiring major structural changes. While adding a secondary rear camera for ultra-wide photography is possible, experts consider it a minor improvement. The iPhone Air's rear camera module is already densely engineered, and redesigning it solely for a less utilized lens may not justify the effort. It's more likely that future iterations will incorporate lessons from the foldable iPhone's dual camera system, gradually improving the Air and standard models over time. Apple reportedly anticipates the iPhone Air will make up 6 to 8% of total iPhone sales, similar to the performance of the iPhone 16 Plus that it replaced. Despite a prominent launch during Apple's September event, the Air has seen limited promotion since then. Public reception indicates that the Air is primarily a technical demonstration, paving the way for the foldable iPhone rather than serving as a mainstream bestseller. Like previous mini models, the Air appeals to a niche audience, while Pro devices dominate in sales due to longer battery life, superior camera capabilities, and better heat management. At a price roughly $100 below the iPhone 17 Pro, the Air represents modest consumer value, but is critical for Apple's technological roadmap. The foldable iPhone, on the other hand, is positioned as the cornerstone of Apple's future smartphone ecosystem. Insights gained from the iPhone Air, such as component miniaturization, battery optimization, and efficient material use, will inform the development of foldable devices. Apple is leveraging these early models not only to refine design and performance, but also to prepare its supply chain for increasingly complex production requirements. The shift toward more frequent releases also aligns with Apple's goal of smoothing revenue streams, reducing operational pressure, and minimizing marketing overlap between premium and budget offerings. Software updates are also adapting to this new approach. Previously, major iOS versions were tied to fall launches, supplemented by occasional minor updates in spring. Under the new release schedule, spring software updates are expected to play a larger role. The forthcoming iOS 26.4 release, for example, will preview Apple's seasonal update strategy, introducing enhancements to Siri and other key features, ensuring user engagement and feature parity year-round. Apple's product roadmap for the first half of 2026 includes a range of innovations: smart home devices, the iPhone 17e, updated Macs, and new iPads. The latter half of the year will feature the iPhone 18 series, Apple Watches, and additional Mac models. Spacing out product launches reduces downtime between cycles, maximizes revenue opportunities, and alleviates strain on employees and suppliers that previously resulted from concentrated launch events. Apple's aim is to deliver consistent innovation while maintaining production quality and customer satisfaction. Design rumors for the iPhone 18 Pro series indicate at least 2 significant changes. Supply chain leaks suggest the dynamic island will shrink, replacing the larger notch found in current models. Additionally, the rear glass panel is expected to integrate more seamlessly with the aluminum frame, creating a cohesive, premium aesthetic. Other anticipated enhancements include new color options and slightly thicker bodies for the Pro Max variant to accommodate a larger battery, with similar changes for the smaller Pro model. These adjustments highlight Apple's ongoing commitment to subtle, meaningful design evolution that enhances user experience and maintains the iPhone's reputation as a benchmark for smartphone design. In summary, Apple is pursuing a multi-layered strategy: advanced hardware, staggered releases, refined software updates, and a diverse product ecosystem. This approach aims to maintain revenue stability, reduce operational stress, and remain competitive against rivals such as Samsung, which has long employed staggered launches for its Galaxy and foldable devices. The combination of foldable innovation, chip upgrades, redesigns, and new satellite-enabled features positions the iPhone to remain Apple's flagship product while laying the foundation for future ecosystem advancements. As anticipation builds for the foldable iPhone, the iPhone Air serves as a strategic stepping stone, providing Apple with crucial insights on adoption rates, component performance, and supply chain readiness. Its selective rollout demonstrates Apple's calculated approach to innovation, testing new ideas, refining them, and scaling them to mainstream devices. Concurrently, the iPhone 18 Pro series showcases Apple's dedication to incremental design improvement and enhanced functionality. Together, these developments illustrate a company navigating change with purpose, balancing ambition, execution, and consumer expectations. Ultimately, Apple is executing one of the most transformative strategies for its iPhone lineup in history. From foldable devices and advanced chips to staggered release schedules and refined designs, the company is ensuring the iPhone remains a technological leader and consumer favorite. By strengthening its software ecosystem and broadening product offerings, Apple is building a sustainable, competitive future in a rapidly evolving smartphone market. The upcoming iPhone 18 series, foldable iPhone, and second-generation iPhone Air represent a bold leap forward, heralding a new era of innovation, adaptability, and renewed focus on Apple's most celebrated product.